Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson with the Facebook Live update. Got 9:07 on the clock. You can see what we're looking at here. On the left side of the screen here, the split screen, and that is another beautiful sunset over Lake Michigan here, as the sun is now slowly starting to move back south on the horizon there. You know, just a couple of days ago, remember now, we are about, 9 days, 10 days past solstice. So last week, for example, the sun was setting and it was barely on the screen, on the right side of that screen there. And now you can see it's starting to come back down. So we're starting to make some more changes there. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I have a few things to chat about. I don't have that slate up like I normally do, but I can tell you what we're talking about here is very comfortable out there right now. Comfortable day today. With dew points that were in the upper 50s and low 60s as opposed to low 70s. This is how geeky I am. I woke up in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock it was, right? 2:30. And I was like, I wonder if the dew point has started to fall yet. So I went on our app and the dew point was at 68 degrees. So 2:30 this morning, it was still 68. But by the time we got to, I thought I took another picture of it. I guess I didn't. By the time we got to about 11 o'clock this morning, it was down to about 62. So the changes were happening, and as a result, we felt it today and more comfortable there, certainly compared to yesterday. Shannon, beautiful day. I had a great one. I hope you did too. Jerry, hello to you. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a good night. Kenny, in the house. I am having a great Tuesday night. It's Taco Tuesday. We're going to have to hear from Mikey here soon. Aaron, I hope you have a good night as well. Thank you so much. Let me squeeze this back a little bit so we can get a better view there of the sunset as it's going down. Again, this is a live picture that comes from the city of South Haven. You can see for a Tuesday night, the pier out there is getting pretty crowded, and what a great night to be out there. Very comfortable, too. So that certainly is good to see. And this, to me, again, I've said it before, and when I look at this, this is what I think about when we're in one of those dark, cold winter days in January. I think about this scene right here. A boat, moving through, the sun setting, folks walking around on the beach, people out on the pier. And as they say, summertime living is easy. Carla, I do too. And for those who, come on, you got to get out there and check it out, right? I went last Sunday, not day before yesterday, but a week before that. And I'm hoping that over this holiday weekend that I'll make it out there again. Got to see that beautiful sunset. Always is awe-inspiring. Jennifer, hello to you in Kalamazoo. Well, let's get right to it. Believe it or not, I'm going to try to make this one a bit of a shorty. I hope you have a great holiday weekend as well. Davia, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You can see right now in South Haven, it's 73. I'm not going to say it's cool, but it's certainly not hot. In fact, it's not really hot anywhere. Kalamazoo at 75, even Hastings, which is the warm spot along with Dowagiac at 78. That's really not too bad. GR, you're at 77. And here's why it's not too bad. Look at our dew points. Instead of being up around 70 or even into the 70s, as they have spent a lot of time in the last week or more. Let me see if I got my temperature sheet. I didn't bring my temperature sheet down here with me. My highs and lows. Sorry about that. But we've spent so much time in the upper 60s, low to mid 70s with dew points over the last week. This is refreshing. If you remember, it was a week ago or a week and a half ago when I said it's going to be Tuesday when we feel the difference. And you guys said, I'm going to hold you to it. And the models held true, and consistency over time did prove confidence in that forecast that was accurate. And we had a dew point drop this morning, and now we're feeling good out there. Feeling good for sure. Jesse, hello to you in the Berg. Berg days are canceled because of the holiday. Okay. Candace, hello to you. Bert, hello in Plainwell. David, how about that the dew point drop party today? How about that? When will the next party? Well, it depends on what kind of party you want to have. I will tell you this. Now, this is a long way out. But in about 10 or 11 days, we might be seeing those dew points back up into the mid-70s. We could be looking again at some real heat. Now, it's going to get toasty warm here, as I'll show you in just a few moments for the holiday, especially for Friday, which is the 4th. Saturday is going to be the hottest day of the holiday weekend, by the way. So mark that down. Saturday will be the hottest day of the holiday. David, we'll have to schedule another dew point drop party. This one was a success, I would say, right? It feels so good out there right now. Matthew, I agree. I like the cool down too. Conshine, hello to you. Hello. Thank you so much. From Conshine Butler Cecil Sr. Thank you for being here. Delane, good evening. Hope you're doing well as well. All right, let's talk about our comfort index. I'm going to call it the misery index. I got to change that banner because the humidity, the dew point, I don't care about talking about humidity because it all derives from the dew point and the temperature anyway. I'd rather talk dew point. That's more meaningful. And so that dew point on Wednesday, looking at a forecast model here, one that we call the blend, which basically takes several models and also includes our climatology. And let's see what the blend has for us for the dew point for tomorrow. 64. So we're going to be up a little bit. No, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. 62. Then we'll be up to 64 on Thursday. So up a little bit. We'll be up more to 68 on Friday. That's when it's going to be getting muggy. And it looks like we're going to be around 68 to 70 on Saturday. So the dew point will be heading up. So we're going to be getting sticky again coming up. Patricia, hello to you in Sturgis. Hello to the goats. The farm should be good. Acorn should be good, Jesse, tomorrow. Should be a good day. Hello to the goats and the chickens and the cows and the donkey that's out there too. And the little horse. Sugar, I think, right? Chris, hello to you. And tell Eli when he wakes up that I said hello. Meteorological summer's performing very much how you'd expect. That's true. I would say that's true, David. I would say that's true. I think it's going to continue to get hot. I will say this, looking at the next 10 days, you know how I feel about anything past 7. It's going to be seasonable. We're going to be hot over the holiday weekend. But then we cool off a little bit more, let's say by about next Monday or so, and then it's going to be seasonable, you know, which is warm but not hot. It's going to be actually pretty pleasant. But by about the second week, by about the end of the second week and start of the third week in July, this model anyway, this longer range model, wow, when I move, the light goes crazy. I don't know what's up with that. I guess I need to move back. Anyway, it looks like it's going to be getting hot again. So we've got a warm-up coming up this weekend, as I'll show you in a moment. And then we've got a bit of a relatively nice period from about the 6th, which would be what, Sunday, actually Monday, Tuesday of next week, so a week from now, for about a week. And then it looks like we could be getting hot again. Weather Friday for an outside party, looking pretty good. I would say download our free weather app because we could have some pop-up showers and thunderstorms. It's going to be hot and humid. Protect your skin with the sun for sure. The sun's going to be intense. Chris, hello to you in Coopersville. Thanks for being here. Lori, hello to you in the Berg, Galesburg, a different Berg. Chris says, I'm ready for a blizzard and not the one from Dairy Queen, which is what a lot of people are ready for with this heat, right? Hello, Coldwater, Jeanette. Grandson 15, granddaughter 20. That's awesome. Whoa, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I know I'm right there with you. I don't know where the years went either. Not baling hay for your birthday. That's good. That's very good. Hello to the pigs. Okay, you don't have a cow. We'll trade my hello to the pigs for the one to the cow there, Jesse. Thanks. Mike, hey, back from your tornado chasing. 5 tornadoes. Mike is with us a lot here from the east side of the state, provides some wonderful photos from the east side over there, and was on a tornado chase and was right in South Dakota when that huge one, that Gary, South Dakota, I think it was, right? With some nice pics. Thanks for being here. I'll have to chat with you there, Mike, and put your story up or something. Thursday night, July 3rd, Hartford Motor Speedway. Okay, $10 to get in. Wow, look at that. All right, Chris, I'm working Thursday night. Wouldn't you know it? Spent your first 20 years in Oklahoma. Oh, that's the big leagues of hot there, buddy. The big leagues of hot. Tina, hello to you. Loving the little cool down tonight. It's nice. Isn't it nice out there for sure? Let's see. Barn is a backup. Yeah, I would say so. I would keep that barn as a backup there. But I think chances are you won't have to use it. Still a little ways out. That's Friday. This is Tuesday. Tomorrow, hopefully give you a little more clarity. Oh, Olympic National Park. Oh, that sounds like a great place to be to avoid the heat for sure, David. Fall, yeah, got it. Yep. We got a couple months to go before we hit fall. I saw those pics. I did. I saw those pics, Mike. I will, if I can, I will. There are high temperatures for today, upper 70s, lower 80s, very comfortable, a little cooler than average actually, but we start heating up again tomorrow. Not bad, mid 80s, that's close to the ballpark. A little bit more though on Thursday, a little bit more on Friday, a little bit more on Saturday. And our dew points are going to be creeping up too, such that when we get to Saturday, I think we're looking at an air temp of 92 with a heat index around 70 to 72. That would give us a heat index near 100 degrees. So Saturday is going to be the hottest day of the weekend. If you're planning outdoors, prepare accordingly. And that means hydrate, and it certainly means take care of your skin. It can happen. You know that. Corey, all is well with me. I hope all is well with you as well. Oh, the wife is allergic to the heat. I get it. You need to move to Alaska. Oh, but you hate the cold. You need one of those temperate places like San Diego. But of course, you got to be a gazillionaire, right? To live there. Happy birthday to your friend there, Jesse. Thanks, Chris. Oh, yeah, I do need to get with you on that. I do. I know. I've got lots of projects going. Speaking of, by the way, tomorrow, my Where Are They Now piece is on Alicia Smith. If you remember her, she anchored our 5 and 5:30 news from 2002 to 2007. She anchored with Jamie Bowl, with Judy, with me, with Meredith Swanson. We're going to do Jamie and Meredith, by the way, because as you might remember, they were a married couple who were anchors here. So that's tomorrow. You'll see it in the morning. You'll see it again tomorrow afternoon at 5:30. Speaking of projects that I've been working on. Steve, hello to you and Martin. That heat and humidity help give the heating degree units. I know the corn seems to be going nuts, right? It's sprouting up like crazy. Lenore, hello. And Joanne, hello to you. Still toasty out there, just not as humid. Yeah, that AC still working hard. I know mine was working hard this afternoon. All right, there's your 7-day, right? Getting hotter day by day. 4th of July, not going to rule out a chance for a few thunderstorms. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have a little more clarity. We're definitely not talking about a rainout. And it might end up being one of those days where the vast majority of folks here don't see much, if anything. But it is going to be sunny, hot, and humid. Relentless sun on Saturday with a heat index near 100. Thunderstorms back in the mix for Sunday. That's right ahead of a cold front that, as you can see, will cool things down for us next Monday and Tuesday. So that's sort of a look at what we have going forward. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. I will. I know John Bacon. I remember seeing him before, Jesse. April. Looks like the temps starting to get a little more tolerable next Monday, right? Yesterday were tolerable. Well, not yesterday wasn't. I'm sorry. Today is. Tomorrow, a little less so. Thursday, a little less so. Friday, a little less so. Saturday's like, forget about it. Sunday is not going to be as hot, but it's going to be sticky and maybe stormy. Similar story for early Monday. And then we get comfy by next Tuesday. That's going to last a few days. And then by about the 13th or 14th, looking about close to 2 weeks from now, it looks like we could be in for another hot spell. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Cosmo and Wanda. Yeah, I don't understand why people do that. They just take the fun out of everything. Sorry about that. So sorry, but I'm glad you're back. Yeah, Chris, I will for Thursday. It looks sweet. I mean, Thursday, you mean for Friday, right? Because didn't you say you're going to be running Friday? No, you'll be running Thursday. Yeah, right now it looks sweet. I mean, you're good to go. Hot, a little humid. So tell the drivers that they need to hydrate, and the pit crews, they need to hydrate. Good soaking rain would be nice. You're right about that. But I will tell you this, we had some sneaky rain last week. Over a 4-day stretch last week in Kalamazoo anyway, had a little more than 2 inches. So it's a little sneaky there. But the sun just, as you know, takes it right out of the ground like that this time of year. Karen, hello in the Vicksburg, in the Berg. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thursday night racing, Chris. Gotta love it. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate. I got 9:21 on the clock. So in 39 minutes, I'll be live on ARC West Michigan. Live at 11 on the mothership. That's an hour and 39 minutes. Don't forget, I'm on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson, on YouTube, Threads, Instagram, and Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, at Weatherman Keith, the @ symbol, Weatherman Keith, all one word, all lowercase. And again, don't forget, tomorrow, we're going to be taking a look back with our Where Are They Now segment on Alicia Smith, who, by the way, since she left News Channel 3 in 2007, has been the morning anchor at WXYZ 7 Detroit, 7 News Detroit. So she's been over at WXYZ Channel 7 in Detroit since she left us here at News Channel 3. Had a great conversation with her last week, and you'll see the piece that came from that. That's tomorrow, either in the morning on News Channel 3 in the morning or tomorrow evening at 5:30 on News Channel 3 when I will be introducing it there. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I got you. I was wondering about that. I was like, wow, I have 2 people now in the chat room who have an allergy to the sun and the heat. All right. I got you there. Okay. Now I remember that. I'll probably forget it for the next couple of times, but I'll try to remember it. Joanna, hope you have a good night as well. April, thanks for the thanks. Hello to the East Side, Mike. Hello to the East Siders. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate on out of here. If I don't catch up with you tonight, Jeff Porter is in the morning with a live update. 4:30 to 9 a.m. He's got you again at noon. I'm at 5:30, and 6 tomorrow evening. And, of course, we'll do another Facebook Live tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. We made it past Monday. And hopefully for you, you're off on the 4th, which means it's a short work week. That's good. Oh, it's Tuesday. I had a reporter day yesterday. I was working on another story that I'm working on, another special project, 2 of them actually. And so those will be coming up soon. So I was working on that yesterday. So this is already Tuesday. So we've already made it down past Tuesday. And if you are off on the holiday on Friday, hey, we're halfway through the week. Wednesday, Thursday, that's all you got left. Bob, hello to you from Twin Lake. Hot day there. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad that she got through it. Definitely glad about that. All right, everybody, have a good night. If I don't see you tonight on the tube, I'll catch up with you again tomorrow. Get some good rest and have a great day tomorrow. Be safe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you again.